Imagine scrolling through social media and only noticing posts that agree with your views. That's confirmation bias at work. Confirmation bias is the tendency to search for, interpret, and remember information that confirms our pre-existing beliefs. It doesn't care whether you're a CEO, a student, or a scientist. Everyone falls for it. From politics to product choices, confirmation bias steers your decisions without you even realizing. You might think you're being objective, but your brain is filtering out the facts that don't fit your narrative. It starts as a harmless shortcut. Your mind flags familiar ideas to save mental energy. But it quickly becomes a trap. When you only pay attention to evidence that backs you up, you reinforce your own misconceptions. Suddenly, your opinions feel rock solid, and anyone who disagrees seems irrational. In reality, your brain has been cherry-picking data behind the scenes. Confirmation bias shows up everywhere, from news feeds to dinner table debates. Suppose you believe a certain diet is the healthiest. You'll notice every success story and ignore any studies showing downsides. If you think a coworker is unfriendly, you'll recall every curt email and forget their kind gestures. This bias doesn't discriminate by age, education, or background. It's wired into all of us. We see our side as right and the other side as wrong, regardless of the actual evidence. The more you repeat your beliefs, the stronger they feel. Confirmation bias feeds on repetition, turning opinions into convictions, and once you're convinced, it's hard to change your mind. That's why people cling to conspiracy theories and refuse to update their thinking. Even experts can't escape it. Scientists sometimes dismiss data that contradicts their own hypotheses. Marketers use it to target ads, showing you products that align with your past purchases. Suddenly, you're only interested in that brand, unaware of all the better options you're missing. Politicians leverage it to reinforcing voters' beliefs with selective facts. Before you know it, your worldview has been sculpted by confirmation bias. So, how do you fight back? First, recognize that everyone is susceptible. Pay attention when you feel defensive about new information. Ask yourself if you've really considered the opposing side. Seek out credible sources that challenge your views. Play devil's advocate and argue against your own position. Make a habit of listing evidence, both for and against your opinion. Embrace uncertainty and admit that you might be wrong. That intellectual humility cracks open your mind to new ideas. Surround yourself with diverse perspectives, not just echo chambers. Engage respectfully with people who disagree, focusing on understanding rather than winning. When you spot confirmation bias in action, pause and reflect. Remind yourself that reality exists independent of your beliefs. Truth doesn't bend to fit your preferences. Over time, these small efforts strengthen your critical thinking. You become more adaptable, more open-minded, and more accurate in your judgments. Confirmation bias no longer fools you into oversimplifying complex issues. Instead, you welcome nuance and complexity. You learn to value evidence over comfort. That's the real power of a mind that questions itself. The secret to smarter decisions lies in challenging your own assumptions. Don't let confirmation bias lock you into a narrow worldview. Practice curiosity and skepticism every day. What belief will you reevaluate today? Let us know below and follow for more insights into your brain's hidden biases.